Welcome back. It's good to have you. Back in September, I was in the hospital for a surgery, pretty major surgery, and while I was there, Jeff, my husband, brought me flowers. And this was a tiny, cute little plant with little pink flowers on them. Now, I love flowers, but I'm notorious for killing flowers. I've tried multiple different types over the years, and I've killed every single one. Well, I was just walking by the counter today where I keep this little plant that Jeff gave me, and it's still alive. Jeff must be watering it. I do sometimes, but I don't think about it very often, so I water it maybe once every 2 weeks. But he's still living. Let me show him to you. Look, there's all this green still. He has new little baby leaves sprouting off there. Huh? All right, what is that? September, October, November, December, January, February. That's almost 5 months now. Wonder if it's gonna have any new blooms. Might one day. Well, if my husband keeps watering it. Oh, if it's up to me, it'll die because I forget to water it. But he's alive.
I've made pinky promises. My whole life I have made pinky promises.
I've been doing them wrong.
I've been doing them wrong. I didn't know until today that there's a right way and a wrong way. This is how I've been doing them my whole life. I've made so many promises just like this. But they didn't come true, and I just found out today because I didn't lock them. You have to lock those pinky promises, people. This is important. You got it? Don't make the same mistake I did.
Hey, Oatmeal. You look so tired. You've been napping all day, though. I don't know, you and Chihuahua have this knack. As soon as you lay down, you fall straight asleep. Ooh, what was that? You want me to leave you alone so you can sleep? Okay. Night-night, buddy. Have a good nap. He's sleeping again. He was asleep on the other couch, and I moved over to the little couch, and he followed me, curled up, and he's fallen asleep again, just like that. Oh, a dog's life. Fetch. Auntie, go. This guy fish makes you work for it, huh? Go. Hey, you ready? You got it. Go. Does that have some fun? Look it. All right, there we go. Back up again. You're so much fun. Look how nasty this animal is. This is one of your favorites. Ready? Ready? Last time. Go. All right. So I've been doing a painting a day for, what's today? 22 days? 22 days now. And I've had people ask me if I'm going to be selling the paintings, and at some point I am, probably this summer. But not yet. I'm just collecting right now, trying to make a collection because I want to have a show or two, so I don't want to sell my best ones right away and not have them to show. So eventually I will. But I'm thinking through how I want to do my art shows, and I think for some of them I want to have the original paintings framed and have those on the wall. But there are a few key pieces that a number of people ask about. So I feel like if I made prints of the best ones, then maybe I could sell those too. Maybe, and then people can go home with what they like. It won't be just that I sell one and that's it, you lost your chance. But the originals is a one of a kind. And it'll be worth more than a print. Because the print will be one of maybe 10 or 20. And so it won't be worth as much. It'll still be a good representation, but it won't be worth as much because it'll be a copy. And I was thinking about that with ourselves. How often do we try to be somebody else and try to copy somebody else when we really don't need to? Because you see, you are the only you around. In all of eternity, you are uniquely you. There's never been anybody like you, ever. And there never will be anybody exactly like you. Even if you're an identical twin, you're not exactly identical because there are parts of you that are you and nobody else. So why do we try to copy other people or think that other people might be better than us or have something to offer the world that we think is more important? I don't know why we do that. But somehow we need to get it in our brains that God made us unique and wonderful and the original. And we're worth way more to this world the way that we were made. Because if we try to just be somebody else, that's like being one of my prints. You'd be just a copy. And you may do some good, but you won't be worth nearly as much as the original. So, spend time figuring out who you are, what your gifts are, what your passions are in life. Are you a good reader or writer? Do you love the theater, music, art? Do you love just hugging people? Are you compassionate, a good listener? You know, there's so many things, numerous to count. But there are things that are you. Don't try to shuffle those aside. Don't convince yourself that those things are second best. Because originals are always the best. And you're an original. Don't try to be a copy. Got it? Oh, thanks for coming back, guys. I so appreciate you. I love our talks. If you would, I'd appreciate if you push like. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. The more we get out there, the more other people can watch, can tune in. And maybe they can get a little bit of encouragement. See you next time.